Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. We have reached the Elite Four. And I'd like to think that I'm ready. But yeah, let's go through the team. We have good old Psychic at level 62, holding a Quick Claw, meaning on the off chance it'll go first. Good old Dave, got him up to level 58, gave him the Muscle Band. That means that physical moves will get a slightly bigger power boost. Which is, you know, the kind of moves that Dave knows. Yeah. Over here we've got Best Boy. Learned one of the most powerful fire type moves in the game, Eruption. Basically meaning that as long as I'm at full health it'll do 150 damage. Which will be good. Got my Ariados over here, holding a Never Melt Ice. This is specifically so its move Ice Fang can do more damage, because the Never Melt Ice boosts the power of Ice type moves. My highest level Pokemon here, Ultra VL SMN, level 64, holding a Lumberry. The Lumberry is for when it uses Outrage. Outrage is a very powerful Dragon type move, but it can leave, well, it does leave the user confused afterwards. So there's that to worry about. And we've got good old Ned over here. Doesn't have a lot of speed, but a wide variety of moves that I hope will come into play in this battle. Just realised that I hadn't healed Typhlosion after doing some grinding, so I'm just going to do that quickly. Alright. Once you enter this door, you will be facing one of the Elite Four. They are really tough. You cannot exit once you enter. Are you ready? Be courageous and go for it. Hold on, just realised I've got to take a picture of this. Okay, let's fucking do it. So the first member that we face is Will. Now, Will uses Psychic types. I'm hoping to get the lot of his team taken out by Kadabra's Shadow Ball, because Ghost type moves are super effective against Psychic types. I'm hoping that that strategy will work, even though, again, I'm really fucking nervous. Okay. Alright. Okay. Knockout. Good. Good start. Very good start. Well done, Kadabra. Okay. The next, Xatu. It's slightly higher, but hopefully Shadow Ball works. I'm really hoping it works. Okay. Don't know what that noise was. Ignore the fact that I just made that noise. Okay, Exeggutor. Now this is where Typhlosion, or Best Boy, is going to come best in this, because of Eruption. It'll be one of the most powerful fire type moves in the game, so long as I'm at full health, which is what we're planning to be. So okay. One hit KO. One hit KO. Okay. Oh crap. Next is Slowbro. Now you see Slowbro, I think has very, very high special defense. So this is what I'm going to call in Nidoking for. Because we need a really, really powerful move to knock it out. So it's not only part Psychic, it's also part Water as well. So I'm hoping... Hold on, let me just do a quick check. I need to check what's more powerful, Thunder or Megahorn. Right, Thunder has a power of 120, Megahorn 120, but it's more accurate than Thunder, I think. Is it? Yeah, Megahorn is more powerful than... Megahorn has more accuracy than Thunder. Okay, what about its stats? Its attack is higher than its special attack. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the Megahorn strat here, guys. I'm hoping it works. Okay, it hits. It's hit. One hit KO. Is it gonna be a one hit KO? I'm hoping it's a one hit KO. Is it? No, 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 no. Okay. Not bad. It didn't attack us, it just lowered its speed, but also increased its attack and defense. So... crap. Do I go for Megahorn again? I'm not sure. Thunder has the chance to paralyze, but I'm not sure if it'll hit. Fuck it, let's go for Thunder. Oh yeah, this is where he'll use a full restore to heal his Pokemon. No! No, 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 no! Oh, I knew it wouldn't hit! Why did I do that? Oh. Okay, gonna try Megahorn again. Probably isn't gonna knock it out, but hopefully it uses Curse again. I'm hoping it uses Curse again. Use Curse, use Curse, use Curse. Amnesia works as well. It only really increases its special defense, okay? Note to self, don't use Thunder. Keep using Megahorn. And it's another Megahorn. Oh, and it works. Oh, that was very, very scary. Okay. Okay. Jinx is next. That's an Ice type, which is, again, where I think Typhlosion is going to work best in this. Okay. I want to save Eruption for later battles, you know, just in case I need it, because I can only really use it 5 times. So, hopefully Flamethrower is powerful enough. I mean, I'm like, you know, so many levels higher, it probably is going to work, but there's the off chance it might not be, but it is. Okay. Alright then, one down. Oh, I am so scared. Okay, Elite Four member number 2. This is Koga. Koga mainly uses poison types, and I've looked up his team and I'm quite worried. I'll explain later when I get into battling him, but let's just say that I'm quite nervous to go into this battle. Okay, so the first one it sends out is Ariados. Now I'm fairly confident that I can take it out with Psychic, because, you know, Psychic types are very well against Poison types. Might as well turn that game volume down just a little bit so you can hear me talk. Okay. Fortress. Now this is going to be a tricky one to deal with, because it's a bug and steel type, but it has sturdy, which means it won't be knocked out in one hit. Which one of its moves is explosion, which is a very, very powerful move. and Swift, which cannot miss whatsoever. So I've got a strat for this. I managed to think this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send out Hitmonlee, and I'm going to have it use Fake Out. Now what Fake Out does is... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. Oh no! Bloody hell! Bollocks! Right, so what my strat was to use Fake Out to take out just a little bit of its health. It would then flinch and be unable to move, and would then leave it open for another attack, which I would use Blaze Kick, which would knock it out in one, getting, rid of, the chance of, it surviving and then attacking me. But now it's used Protect. Fake Out only works if you use it at the start of the fight, so I can't use it anymore. So I'm going to have to go with Blaze Kick and hope that it either tries Protect and fails again or does something else. It keeps using Protect, it's just doing this to annoy me, isn't it? It's doing it to annoy me. Right, Blaze Kick again. I know it's not going to knock it out in one, but I'm hoping it misses its next attack. What? I thought it had Sturdy. I don't know, but it's a strat that works, I guess. Right, now, Crobat. Crobat is the one that I'm quite worried about, because it knows Quick Attack. And my only other Pokemon that knows a priority move like Quick Attack is Typhlosion, which its attack is high, but it's not as high as its special attack. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna send out Ultra VLSMN and hope that it does not use Quick Attack. Just in the off chance, I'm hoping that it does not use Quick Attack in the slightest. Gonna use Thunder Punch. It didn't use Quick Attack. That's good. That's good. And Thunder Punch is a super effective move on flying types, which should knock it out in one. Did it? Yes, it did. I'm stressing out. I'm stressing out. Okay, Muck. Pretty standard. It's a pure poison type. Very slow, which I think Psychic will be able to knock out in one. So let's go. Oh, and the Quick Call lets us move first anyway. I don't know why I didn't give that to, any of my other, Pokemon to help me counteract that, but yeah. Okay. Venomoth. Now that's a poison and bug type, which I think Best Boy will be able to knock out with a pretty standard flamethrower. Oh, shit, the camera battery's low. Just give me a sec, the battery on the camera is running low as usual because it only lasts 5 seconds. Okay. The battery should be charging. Yep, and it's still recording. Flamethrower. And with that, Koga is taken down. And my heart is beating at 1,000,000 beats a second. With how much stress that I'm under. Okay, Elite Four member number 3. Bruno. He uses fighting types, and I really think the Quick Claw is going to earn its keep today. Simply because, well, he has 2 Pokemon with priority moves, that being his first Pokemon, Hitmontop, with Quick Attack, and then later Hitmonchan with Bullet Punch. So, this fight could go either way. Okay, it didn't use Quick Attack, that's good. Oh, why am I so bloody paranoid? I'm so paranoid. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Right now, Onyx is another one of those tricky ones with Sturdy. Then again, I read, Fortress is having the ability Sturdy, and he didn't. So, I'm going to try the strat that I did with Fortress, only with Onyx. It's not going to knock him out, but it's going to make him flinch. Good. And now, close combat. Good. It's alright if his defense and special defense has fallen, because we're not going to, the whole point is, like not to take any damage, so there's no real point to it. Right. Another Hitmonlee is going to be sent in, so thankfully Hitmonlee doesn't know any priority moves. So this is where Psychic comes back to the fray. Psychic again. Good. Hitmonchan is about to come next, so gonna keep battling. And I'm hoping that it doesn't use Bullet Punch. Oh, it doesn't matter, the Quick Claw goes first. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You couldn't have worked at a better time. Okay, Machamp. Now, for Machamp, I'm going to do something a little bit different. Something which will help me save Psychic for later battles, when I need it. I'm going to send out Ultra VLSMN whilst Bruno sends in Machamp. The reason I've done this is because Machamp's ability is called No Guard. And what that basically means that while they're in battle, both the Pokemon with the ability and the Pokemon that they're facing won't ever miss. They'll never miss, which makes. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I don't have. I just had a stupid moment and just realised that I don't have Dragon Rush anymore. But it's okay because I'm pretty sure Outrage will still do the same kind of damage. Okay. And with that, I am 3 members down, and I only have 1 Elite Four member to go before the champion. Okay, so the 4th member of the Elite Four, the final member of the Elite Four, is Karen, who uses Dark types. I'm still very shaky about this. Right, so. She also has a Pokemon that has a priority move, and that is Murkrow with Sucker Punch. So what I've done is I've given the Quick Claw to Ultra VLSMN, in the hopes that it uses Thunder Punch to knock that Murkrow out before it can do any damage. Alright, let's go. I've put Dave up front because fighting types work great against dark types, even though actually I've done research into the Elite Four members, and Karen actually only has 3 dark types, the first being Umbreon. Okay, one close combat should do it. I don't want to take any chances with Brick Break with Umbreon because Umbreon has a shit ton of defense. Obviously not enough. Okay, who's going to be next? Oh, you're kidding me, you're using Murkrow now? Oh, I mean, granted, it will get, you know, it will get him out of our minds, or her out of our minds. I'm really hoping this works. Come on. Yes! The Quick Claw works! I cannot believe my luck on this. I cannot believe my luck on this. This is amazing. Okay. Houndoom, going back to Dave. I could use Gyarados for this, but again I don't want to risk anything just yet, so another close combat. Okay, alright, Gengar. For Karen's Gengar, I'm going to go for the same strategy that I used against Morty's Gengar back in the 4th gym, and that's use Psychic. I'm hoping this works. It does. It does. It does. It does. It does. It does. It does work. Okay, good. Good, very good. Last is Vileplume, which is a poison and grass type, which I think Eruption is best suited for this. Might be overkill, but you know what they say, there's no kill quite like overkill. Okay, Eruption. Rain the fire down upon that Vileplume. Oh my god. I've made it through the Elite Four without taking damage on my first try, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to need a minute to prepare for the champion. Alright, so just about to go and fight Lance. This time I have an audience. Say hello. Say hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I've just dragged her out of her room. This is only if I get this on the first try. She doesn't have to watch me any other time.
If she fails, I'm out of here.
Yeah, if she fails, then she's...
call him a loser and leave.
She's going to call me a loser and leave. But, yeah. So, here's basically my strat for this. Using Dragonite for everything. At level 64. For Lance's entire team. I have the Lumberry for, you know, helping it recover from confusion when it uses Outrage. And without further ado, let's see if I can do this. I'm hoping that I'm hoping that level 64 is at a high enough level. I mean, you know, I'm like 14 levels higher than his highest level. So let's see if I can do this.
She's got cool hair.
Yeah. He looks like an e-boy. Apparently he looks like an e-boy, guys. Okay. Crap, that's one thing I forgot about. Ariados lowering attack with Intimidate. Not to worry. Thunder Punch should be enough to take it out in one shot. Tense, isn't it?
Yeah.
I saw you
On
tense.
the edge of my seat.
I saw you tensing up there.
I mean, I want you to win.
Okay, sending out Dragonite already. Okay. With my
He has 3 Dragonites.
yeah.
So which one is it?
Either one of those ones.
Do you reckon it's doing it in like the order of what it says on the screen?
Might be. Right, so for this one, gonna put my luck on Outrage. Even though my attack has been lowered, I'm hoping that it's enough to get the win. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Sending out another Dragonite. Now, if I keep battling, that means Outrage won't stop until I get confused, which is what the Lumberry's for. So, if I press keep battling, then that means I've got to pray and hope that this Outrage knocks out this Dragonite as well. It's level 49 like before, so hopefully.
Like the worst thing is because it goes down like well slowly. Like because in like the other Pokemon games it always goes shoo.
Oh yeah.
And you know, but this one it's like
Yeah, it takes a while. That's one of the problems that this generation of Pokemon has. Thankfully, Black and White fixed that. You know, like the bar goes down really fast.
In Pearl it was different. It went down really super quick.
Yeah, right. Now for Aerodactyl, for a chance.
It's doing it in the middle.
Yeah. Right, so for a chance to get my attack back, I'm thinking of switching it out. Now I have different options here. I could either go for Ariados and use Waterfall, or I can go for Nidoking and use Thunder, which has a chance to miss. I think I'm going to go for the Ariados strat. Rock types are known to have quite a lot of defense, which might be a problem. I might have made a mistake here. I think I might have made a mistake, I don't know. Waterfall has the chance to flinch Aerodactyl in case it doesn't knock it out in one hit. But in this case I'm hoping it does.
You've just taken a hit.
I know, I've just taken a hit.
Does that mean you have to restart everything?
I need to restart from the start of the Elite Four.
For the start of the Elite Four. Look, it's an old picture of you.
I know.
Oh, so I don't know, calling you a loser feels a bit harsh now. Butchering. I'm joking. You did well.
Yeah.
Now you know not to
Switch
out your Pokemon.
Now I know not to do that.
Have fun. See you later, gamers.
Okay, so my first attempt failed spectacularly in my face. So I'm going to get back to where I was originally and hopefully make up the places that I lost. So I'm basically going to montage my way through the Elite Four again. Well, I mean, I'm going to make my way through the Elite Four again, only in this I'm going to montage it. So you'll only see, you know, like the footage like sped up. So with that said, I'll see you back at Lance. Is it still recording? Yeah, it is. Okay. Made it back to where I was before. Got the same strat as before, only this time not going to use Gyarados for the Aerodactyl this time. I've learned my mistake. Learned from my mistakes. So, without any further ado, let's go for attempt number 2, ladies and gents. As mentioned, Anna is not here to witness. This is just between me and Lance. So, Thunder Punch is Gyarados. And yeah, I'm just going to continue the outrage strategy again. Actually, thoughts just occurred to me to try something different. It's risky, but it might be worth a shot. Instead of outrage, I'm going to try Draco Meteor. I know Dragonite has a lot of beefy stats, but I don't think they'll be enough for Draco Meteor. It is a very, very, very powerful move, and there I've just proved it. The only problem is that I can't really use that move again, you know, in the case that, you know, its special attack has been lowered as well. So I'm going to keep battling, and I think now is where I'm going to go for the outrage. I'm going to start using outrage. There we go. Now out in comes Aerodactyl. Now if I'm going to choose to keep battling this time, which means that I'll use, you know, outrage again. It's exerting pressure. Outrage goes. This time I move before Aerodactyl. And in spite of its high defense, I think it should do quite well here. Come on. It did. Okay. That's good. Yes, there is the confusion, but that's what the Lumberry is for. He's about to send in Dragonite again. And this is where I can use Outrage again. Again, it is slightly higher level than the other Dragonites, but again, we're like 14 levels higher than it, so should be okay. Final Pokemon is Charizard. Now, what I would normally do in this case, you know, switch to something that could be super effective against it, but I don't want to run that risk anymore, so I'm going to choose to go for... because again, it's going to use Outrage again after this, and I'm hoping that that Outrage knocks out this Charizard. I'm hoping that it doesn't have high defense. This is the moment. This is the moment. If this works, I'm hoping this works. I'm hoping it... No! Come on! I got a new strat this time. Taught Dragonite Waterfall as a super effective move to knock out Charizard once and for all. Hopefully. But as again, montage. Alright, got back to where I was. Got Waterfall on Dragonite. Here we go. Attempt number 3. Shouldn't be hard to, you know, remember. Yeah. But this is my third attempt at this fight. Still not taking any damage whatsoever from the Elite Four, you know, as usual, aside from that one fuck up that you saw happen. But yeah, here we go. Thunder Punch away. So he's sending in Dragonite. Keep battling. Gonna try Outrage this time, starting with Outrage on this Dragonite. Yep, takes the Dragonite down as usual. About to send in Dragonite. Yes, I would like to keep Dragonite in. We've pretty much established that Outrage keeps on working. Nice one. Okay. Beat up that Lumberry. Okay, so she's about to send in Redactyl. Keep battling. Now I'm struggling where to go with this. In my mind, I'm thinking use Waterfall, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for Waterfall. It's super effective on rock types, and while our attack is quite low, it should be enough to knock it out. No, 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 no. Okay, you join me in Olivine City. This is just before I go to bed tonight. I found a way that could help me in this fight, and it involves finding a technical move that's just along here in Olivine City. If we go along here... Oh my, what's this? It's the move Charge Beam. Let's take a look at this move here. Charge Beam. The user attacks with an electrical charge. The user may use any remaining electricity to raise its special attack stat. So this is a special based electric type move. I mean, yeah, it has a 1 in 10 chance of missing, but I feel like this is our best shot at taking down Ariados with Kadabra, which is although I'm just going to hold the camera up so you can see this. If I teach this to Kadabra, it's got very high speed. And also like very high special attack. And that electric attack will be, 4 times effective on Gyarados, with it being, flying and water. And on top of that, it means that Kadabra will have its attack lowered and not Dragonite, which means that afterwards I can send out Dragonite with its attack at full, and it will be able to sweep the competition. So for this, let's get rid of Recover. Because Recover normally, heals you when you've taken damage, and the whole point of this is to, not take damage. But yeah, Kadabra now knows Charge Beam. Okay, so couldn't really do it last night, before I sort of gave up, but I've come back with a new strategy. A new strategy which, hopefully, this time is going to work. To beat the champion once and for all. But in the meantime, seeing as I need to get back to the Elite Four, as they say, montage.
Prepare to fast forward.
Preparing to fast forward.
Fast forward.
Fast forwarding, sir.
Okay, there we go. No longer got to worry of the battery dying while I'm recording this. Okay. So I have my strategy. Kadabra is out front this time, and this time she's got Charge Beam. Ready to take out that Gyarados, and without me not having to risk, you know, lowering the attack of Ultra VLSMN. Just gonna quickly teach her Waterfall. That's to deal with Aerodactyl. Now, Charge Beam has a 1 in 10 chance of missing, and obviously we don't want that to happen, do we? So, which is why I'm going to have my fingers crossed that it works. And I'm sure that Kadabra's at a high enough speed to be faster than Gyarados, but I've given Kadabra the Quick Claw just in case, well, she isn't. But yeah, here we go. My next shot at the Lance fight. Okay, as always, he sends out Gyarados. This is where I'm gonna... If this works, I'm hoping it does. It hits! It's hit. Charge Beam is hit, ladies and gentlemen. But will it knock Gyarados out in one shot? I'm hoping it does. It did. Okay. Oh, he's sending in Aerodactyl already. That's okay. That's what Ultra VLSMN is for. Yes, I know it's exerting pressure. Alright. So, Waterfall, now with my attack not lowered, should knock it out. Should. It did. Okay. This is where the Dragonites start rolling in. Outrage. I mean, I could take it out easily before, you know, when my attack wasn't lowered, so this should be a non-issue. And it isn't. Right, the next Dragonite. Gotta keep going. Okay, so this is where the fatigue comes in, and the Lumberry cures it. The third and final Dragonite. Outrage again. Last but not least, Charizard. Right, so if I press keep battling on this, then that means that it's all down to that one outrage that I'm really hoping works. This is the moment. This is the moment. Made it all the way to Lance, to his last Pokemon. Can I knock it out without taking any damage from either the Elite Four or him? This is the moment. Come on. Come on. I have done it. Oh my goodness. I've actually done it. I mean, I know in terms of like, you know, Heartgold and Soul Silver, I'm only really like halfway done, but in terms of being the champion, I've bloody done it. I've beaten him. I've beaten the Elite Four and the champion without taking a single piece of damage. This is just some story stuff I can just sort of skim over. I'll get back to you when we get back to the important stuff. There's just the silence of the in-game, taking in the victory that has been achieved. Not just any new league champion, a champion that managed to get through the first half of Heartgold without taking a single hit. Let's just have a moment of silence and respect for the brave team that got me here. Didn't use Ariados, but, you know, effort and all that. Didn't really use Nidoking either, but again, it's taking part. 63 in-game hours to beat the first half of Pokemon Heartgold without taking damage. Even though we've still got another half of the game to go, I feel like I should give a sort of summary on how I felt that went. You know, more of a summary on how I thought like the first half of that game went. Let me just say, this has probably been one of the hardest challenges I've ever had to do in gaming history. Well, is it in my gaming history, I should say, not in, you know, gaming history in general, but in my sort of gaming history, that is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Bloody hell. It's just the hours of mindless grinding. But it was all worth it in the end. But again, I'm only really halfway through, because if you know Pokemon Heartgold like I do, then we're only halfway through this mess. I know I keep saying halfway, but that is genuinely how much that we've got left of this challenge. We've got Now that we've travelled through the Johto region, we're going to go all right the way back to the Kanto region. But yeah, I just thought I'd let the credits music play while I just sort of take in the victory. The end. Except it isn't, which I'll get back to another time.